as speculations and rumors keep surfacing regularly regarding the next James Bond. No one has been chosen officially to play the iconic spy as yet. Things have turned so uncertain regarding this that the 26th official James Bond film is unlikely to be in cinemas before 2025. The Guardian, in a report in June, claimed so, referring to the series producer Barbara Broccoli. In a recent interview to the Variety magazine, Barbara Broccoli and her half-brother Michael G. Wilson said they still have to pitch prospective actors on the part. They also sat down with AFP of late to speak about the future of the 25 movie franchise, when they clarified that they want a long-term successor to Daniel Craig. Despite being busy preparing for the 60th anniversary of Bond in October, they search for a new actor to play the world's most famous spy is quietly rumbling on in the background. It's still early days, they claim, but whomever lands the role has to be in it for the long haul. For a while, that person seemed to be Idris Elba, but the Luther star recently said he didn't see Bond when he looks in the mirror, remarks that some have interpreted as Elba's valediction to 007. Broccoli and Wilson had not recently spoken to the long-time Bond candidate at the time of this interview. But they say they understand. He's great, says Wilson, and Broccoli quickly adds, "We love Idris." The thing is, it's going to be a couple of years off, she notes. And when we cast Bond, it's a 10-12 year commitment, so he's probably thinking, do I really want that thing? Not everybody wants to do that. It was hard enough getting, Wilson interjects. And he was in his early 30s at the time. Most young actors say Broccoli and Wilson think they want to do Bond but don't fully fathom the commitment of carrying a franchise across many years. Among the rumored frontrunners is Regé-Jean Page, Bridget Jones's dashing Duke of Hastings, Henry Golding, who won Hearts in Crazy Rich Asians, and Lashana Lynch, who took on the 007 code name in the latest blockbuster while Bond was in exile. Brisbane-born Jacob Elordi, Scottish actor Sam Hogan, and the small exit Jack Lowden, Normal People's Paul Mescal, Omar Sy of the Netflix thriller Lupin, and Venom actor Tom Hardy are among the top 10 contenders, according to Vogue. The last Bond outing, 2021's No Time to Die, was the final installment to star Daniel Craig. Given the development so far, it is clear that speculation is rife about what changes could lie in store for the world's most famous fictional spy. We're just beginning our relationship with Amazon, the new 007 studio owner. We haven't really started to get involved in the next Bond film yet, said Broccoli. As custodians of the franchise, her father Albert Cubby Broccoli founded 60 years ago, we are not always just going to rest on our laurels and keep to a formula, she added. At the center of the rumors and guesswork swirling around the next 007 outing is the matter of who will play the suave super spy with a license to kill. Craig was initially a controversial choice, particularly for his blonde hair and rugged looks, but his 5 007 films broke box office records, with 2012's Skyfall surpassing $1 billion worldwide. Fans have suggested the next Bond may be the first non-white actor in the role, while Broccoli has scotched claims that Bond in future could be female. She told AFP that there are certain formulaic things that will always remain. The central character of James Bond is the most important element of these movies, and we believe he is incorruptible. He works for Queen and now King and country, she said. He's not in it for his own personal gain. He is in it for trying to keep the world a safer place. So I think that is something definitely wouldn't change.